Saying Optic is terrifyingly good at control in general, and they're definitely strong on this map as well.
All right, well, game already underway, and Crim is doing his best rock impression.
Dwayne the Rock, Crim 6.
Not sure how effective that's going to be. Finally wants to push forward. Maybe he's just trying to play with the timings, and well, that didn't really work, did it? Either way, 2 ticks of progression already into B. Havoc's there, he'll shut down 1. Dashi trying to assault from up top, no luck whatsoever. GenG, a great start. B cap, 2 minutes 15 on the clock.
I'm gonna guess Crim 6 was probably just like using the information. Maybe they pushed through in the past, he's waiting for that, or he's switching classes. Either way, GenG very happy with the opening break. You get all the time in the world, all the lives to play with, just to capture A. Now number 6 gonna be a problem. TJ in the base, Major Maniac deals with them. Did so in the search and destroy. Does so for at least a gunfight here on frequency. But you see Optic, all those bodies around A.
And this is what makes Optic so scary, right? When it comes to control it. They get one set of kills, one wave of kills. You know they're gonna fly forward into GenG spawn, and they will spawn trap you. They will deplete your lives so very quickly that GenG can't afford to be passive, and while they're already putting pressure in towards A, this is a good attacking play. They clear out the zone. Now Optic are gonna have to come and try and retake, but another kill comes through. The first tick in A should be good. And more importantly, GenG have numbers.
Only 2 bodies in the hill though for the moment. The reinforcements are coming, but so is Optic Gaming. The Surge is here, the Sogs in the feed. A team kill for Optic should give GenG a little bit of clearance, and there it is. Last man standing in the hill. Well, Nagafen takes care of him. 3rd tick gonna go through. First round, the way of GenG.
Well, after round number 1, you can throw your stats away because that was pretty much perfection from GenG.
I think really just comes down to a bad opening break. Yeah. It was, well, a great one for GenG, a bad one from Optic. Whose perspective you want to speak from, but again, it was 30 seconds into the round effectively, and GenG had a point captured, and the lives were effectively tied up. In Optic Gaming, not a great defensive stand. They held on for a tiny bit, but GenG, it really just took one push.
Yeah, some great trades as well, more than anything else, inside the A zone from GenG. They have the advantage. Now, close for them. I'll go on to the defensive side. What is Optic Gaming going to bring on their first round of attack? Well, it's going to be a 3-2 split, 2 mid-map, 3 over towards A. Havoc's already there. He'll spot at least 1 player. Meanwhile, a couple of players from Optic are inside A. They win the gunfights as well. So progression starting. Envoy's been hunted down. Scup did not want to let him go. It's almost as if Optic Gaming saying anything you can do, we can do better.
And I'm just going to take a guess here and say GenG is putting a little bit of a preference towards the B site, considering they did not fight at all. So the setup they're going with, you got 1, maybe 2 guys to watch the flank. And Optic Gaming has done this before. Last time they always try to flank through blue. This time it looks like they're sending at least 4 just to try to force it through the front. So they're not splitting the attack, the offense. They're just going to go straight for it. Do a mano-a-mano.
Keep your eye on Crim though. Number 10 on that mini-map. Back elbow. Try and go for some spawn kills if he's given the opportunity. That was the chance. Nagafen does find the kill. It's a 2-life advantage for Optic Gaming, but still 2 minutes to play of this round. There's no progression into B just yet, but the kills all going in the Green Wall's favor. Major Maniac backs away, but there's a player up top. He should fall. No, actually wins the fight. It's TJ that drops, and while Dashi now starting to work towards some streaks, 325. May just have to play for a couple of kills. Nagafen stops that. Now the zone contested. Good defense from GenG.
Nice little bounce back. Optic Gaming again, still trying to effectively just force it in through the front. They got bodies stacked up, and you see Karma, he's already thinking about the flank. But that means his teammates have to play passive and wait for it to come in. Wait for him to open up the map just a little bit. Mox is there. Karma gets the kill. That's the opening. Now players move towards the hill, but as soon as they do, Karma, well, it's him and Crim 6, last man standing, and make that just Karma, where he's going to be in between a ton of players, and he gets shut down. Another defensive stand from GenG.
And it's another good defensive stance. Now look at what's happening, though. This time GenG trying to push forward, trying to get at least a little bit of control. That is a must-needed trade from Nagafen onto TJ. Optic Gaming going to be a little worried about maybe Nagafen pushing for the flank. Now he may just control mid-map. Armor 1-shot. Have to make sure if that turns around, there's going to be Scump. He will drop 14 to 12. Optic still with a 2-life advantage, but no progression into B. Karma isn't going to fall. A little bit of assistance from his teammates. Mox will drop as well, and this could be the opening Optic Gaming has been searching for.
Well, they're not ready for the flank. Nagafen, he's got a couple players to shoot in the back. There's the first, and well, he's expecting to get hunted down, but no one's there. The last man for Optic Gaming actually cut through mid, but Crim 6 is going to find him. And Nagafen, you think he might have slowed the pressure, but not enough. They're down 6 lives, and you got enough in the hill, and GenG knows it. They're trying to get off the map before the points come in, and in that, they are successful.
Yes. In terms of the defensive stances, there was a couple of big pushes from Optic Gaming. GenG survived. The problem was it was almost all just traded, so that life advantage never really disappeared. And then as soon as Optic Gaming get one good break, it was all she wrote. They tie up the control on 1.
And this has really just been a story of 2 offensive rounds where it's just immediately off the rip, 30 seconds in, you get 1 point. And then obviously GenG did a much better job on defense, but eventually the team on frequency should be able to break through, even if it takes a little bit of time. So if you're on defense, just hold off that first push, have a slightly better opening break, and work your way from there.
I mean, think of it, it was Optic Gaming that completely ignored B, it was GenG that completely ignored A. Now though, we will get a little bit of scrappiness off the rip. It's going to be the A zone, which is going to be assaulted. GenG will win the starting fights. That's going to be 28 to 26 life advantage, just at 2. But more importantly, 1 tick into A. Karma's thinking about maybe hitting the flank here. He's being very patient, and I'm not sure if GenG is going to see this coming, because you could now collapse in towards A. He's going to grapple, make some noise, but that's well played from Optic Gaming to defend A.
Very nice play coming in from Karma, because you saw Havoc actually check for it. Now Optic Gaming, though, this is the push. They have men spread across the map. Dashy's calling out, hey, there's 3 coming my way. I need the help. Number 9, Karma, he wraps back, and Scump is there with them. They read the attack. They made the adjustment. Now you got to get the kills. A player flying over top, though, Havoc. The grapple just a little too strong, and GenG gets some clearance.
But this is what Crimsix does so well. He hangs around the opposition spawn, and he can put so much pressure on him just by himself. Going for spawn kills. That's 2 out of thin air. Dashy on the other side, he's going to find 1. Crim delaying the push from GenG. Very well played from him, but they have broken through towards B. A tick and a half already through.
Keep in mind, in the back of your head, already 2 ticks at A as well. So they're just thinking about purely the objective for this one, and they got a grab slam if they're ever gonna need it. 4-man wipe right there, last man on top. He's gonna get hunted down by someone. Dashy, well, he's gonna fall. And keep in mind, hey, 2 ticks already in.
Yeah, you gotta go. You've gotta get to A if you're GenG, because your teammates are already there. It's Envoy and Nagafen causing pain. Don't even need to invest the grab slam. The 3rd tick is coming through. GenG need 1 more round, and they will go 2-1 up in the losers bracket final.
Well, this has just been a story of offensive domination.
Yes.
I will say Optic did a slightly better job defending the opening break. They eventually got a wipe, but just not enough on the other side of the map.
Now, here's the question for GenG. Defensively, last time they didn't even go near A, but now you have the grab slam. Now you can maybe put a little bit more pressure on that side of the map, because you don't want to have to defend 1 zone for 2 minutes against Optic Gaming. It's just not going to work.
It's not going to be fun, and I think maybe the most ideal thing you can do on defense is try to set up for the spawn kills. You saw Optic Gaming take the attempt, but it was just when Dashy was getting hunted down over towards the B site, the reinforcements just a little bit too late.
And more importantly, Major Maniac streaks again. He did it in the search, he's done it in the control. They have a huge advantage, and they start off with the opening kill. It's Havoc onto Karma. Assault over towards B, but surely this is where you might want to consider investing a streak. There's only a couple more players there. They are still losing it. Major Maniac had the gunfight. Still hasn't called in any of the streaks. He wants to just do it the old-fashioned way. He'll find 1 more, but eventually drops, and Optic already have a tick.
Yeah, and I don't think you want to save the streaks either. You might as well burn him. You have him to win the round, and you got 2, but his teammates get a little bit of clearance over towards B, and Nagafen, well, he's going for the spawn kills. He's got the trap set in, and these players start funneling in. There's the Hellstorm. You got to hit the angle, get that pilot's license, hit around the corner, and he's at least going to slow it down, but that's only good enough for a hit marker. Didn't get the curve.
Oh, and there's the grab slam, though, from Havoc. He recognized that was the opportunity. And now a 4 life advantage for GenG. Optic have 1 tick into B. They've invested the Tech 5, but bear in mind, a lot is coming. TJ's going to get his War Machine. Dashy now with his Tempest. And Karma and Crim working towards their specialist as well. Mox with a shot punch. Crim will trade it out. Now the cavalry for Optic Gaming flying in towards the A zone, but Havoc's on the flank. He's tagged up Scump. Nice shots from him. B is completely uncontested, and well, I'm curious to see if GenG want to completely leave it. They don't. Havoc flies in. Scump's the only man in there. He will drop as well. Now Havoc working towards some streaks. This is going to be a crucial couple of gunfights. He finds 125, all he needs.
And Dashy's got the Tempest, though. He goes for the challenge, and Dashy is going to punish him, maybe for it, finally. Someone is eventually able to get the kill, so Dashy's got to make bigger plays with the Tempest. You do not have time.
Bear in mind, it's just 30 seconds. 1 tick in A, 1 tick in B. TJ now, he pulls out the War Machine. You've got to just funnel straight through, but TJ gets stunned. Time is ticking. You've got to make the hero play. More War Machine just rattled off. There's no one at B. This is Optic's big chance to try and break through. Havoc is there. He'll find one, and GenG survive. It's going to come down now to Crim solo pushing. He drops as well. If you're Optic Gaming, what do you do off spawn? 12 seconds left. They're flying towards B, but Envoy's there, ready and waiting.
But he is the lone man, but he's going to spot the information. He's going to need some help trying to stay alive. Major Maniac, the next man through. He's got the Tempest if he wants it. Envoy can take one with them. In 6.9 on the clock, I think GenG, they're just thinking about the life game.
I mean, at this point, it's 11 versus 5. GenG, a huge advantage, and TJ's trapped to the back of the map. Nagafen really wanted to go for the spawn traps, and GenG want to have a go at it. Major Maniac will fall. You don't want to give away too many lives, but a flank comes through from Envoy. There's one, there's two! Nagafen shuts down Dashi, and TJ and Crim need a miracle, which they are surely not going to get. GenG, the stats were against them, but they have clutched up big time in the control. They now have a 2-1 advantage in the losers bracket final.
And Major Maniac again, the man, pulling off streaks. Second map in a row. Optic was 22-5 in control out of vents, now 22-6. And that is a massive game. Any map, honestly, that is one at this point is a massive one to get. But GenG with the advantage in the series.
The last 30 seconds of that one, a little crazy, but here's a look. He thought maybe Optic Gaming had a chance when TJ pulls out the War Machine.
And again, 16v12 as well, so Optic, one good push, and honestly, they're in a fantastic spot, but you just see the wipe comes in, enough kills get traded in Havoc. This is when he is just at his best with the Sogs, and now you're forced into bad gunfights. Crim just feels obligated to fly in and make a play. You don't have time. You gotta sprint towards the hill, and it's too much spiraling out of control. And keep in mind, that's off the back of double kills from Grab Slams, Hellstorms, and Lightnings, and all the utility that GenG had to use that round to put Optic in a bad spot just to get that first defensive win.
GenG causing a statistical upset. However, the one stat that still could potentially hold true. The last couple of times these guys have played each other, game 5, game 5, game 5. Optic will need to win a hard point now to send us to that game 5 search and destroy. And if they're unsuccessful, GenG, they're gonna